the world's going on over at Stitch Fix, the online styling service? It's like having a personal shopper who sends you clothes and accessories you might like on a regular basis. When Stitch Fix reported on Tuesday night, things actually looked grim. Well, not to me. I thought I liked it, but the quarter was solid. Guidance was viewed as disappointing by the analyst community. The company told us they plan to invest heavily in the business, which would cause an earnings hit. So the stock tumbled 10% on Wednesday. But then something weird happened. Stitch Fix started rebounding like crazy. Yesterday, it rallied 4.3%. Today, it tacked on another 5.1%. Darn thing actually had an up week. What happened? I think investors reassessed the quarter and recognized that the bearish analysts had the mentality of mayflies. People may have freaked out that Stitch Fix is investing to grow the business, but that's exactly what you want from a growth stock. I also like the new direct buy functionality, which lets customers directly purchase items from the company's website rather than just getting them as part of a subscription package. They're not spending more out of desperation and saturation, as the analysts seem to imply. They're doing it to build long-term relationships with their clients, maybe even around the globe. Could this be worth buying here? Let's take a closer look with Katrina Lake. She's the founder and CEO of Stitch Fix. Learn more about the quarter and where the company's headed. Ms. Lake, welcome to Mad Money. Good to see you.
Hi,
have a seat.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Katrina. Have a seat. Okay, so you are at the crossroads, I think. There are people who seem to want you, after a really good run, to start reaping, harvesting, and then there's you. And you want to take over the world. I prefer people who want to take over the world, or what we call it, a significant revenue growth at scale. How about this dichotomy, what people want you to do and what you want to do?
Yeah, I mean, we have the benefit of being profitable. We've been profitable for 5 years. And so we are both a growth stock. We've been growing 26% year over year the last 2 years consecutively. Last year, if you take out the 53rd week, it's 26%. And at the same time, we're profitable. And so we have the luxury of being able to make these decisions of, do we want to reinvest in the business? And last year, we reinvested in the business by opening up the UK, opening up kids, all while still being profitable and driving growth. And this year, we see a lot of opportunities to invest in our digital product, to invest in data science, to continue to kind of plant those foundational elements to drive more growth in the future.
Well, talk about the digital science plus the personal touch in your combination of both. Looking for someone me who may not know exactly what to wear. My stepdaughter goes to a new company. She goes to E&Y, wants to know what to wear. I can't help her. You can.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the glory of being able to have this recommendation and stylist interface that we have. And so today, our clients can sign up, let us know a little bit about themselves, what they're looking for, that they started a new job. And then we will have a stylist who has these amazing tools and algorithms that are really predictive around what people are going to like and what people aren't going to like, that then we can ship a box to your daughter that she can try on at home and buy what she wants, send back what she doesn't want. And then what we talked about in this last earnings, which is really exciting, is that we're starting to think about how we can make that personalization and make those recommendations something that actually consumers can engage with directly.
Now, how did you come up with this idea? Candidly, as an older person, I said, well, I go to the department store, I buy the clothes. You seem to recognize the zeitgeist. That's not what people want anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I think people want to be able to shop in a way that is totally personalized to them and reflects them as an individual. And I think there have been decades of retail where we're looking at brands that are saying, this is the it thing, and everybody must buy this. And people just want to be figuring out what their own personal style is and recognized for who they are. And so this is a service that really listens to that, and then also helps to be able to understand what might work well based on what we know about others. And so, I think this is a model that both is the convenience of e-commerce, but has that personal touch of what you talk about in a department store, of somebody who could get to know you and somebody who can make recommendations directly to you. And we really marry the best of both worlds there.
Now, you did have to deal with China tariffs. You were very abject that this could have a material impact on your bottom line.
Yeah, I think the tariffs that we've had to date don't impact us. The ones that are being contemplated now potentially could. But, I think there's a few things. Like, one, we've been focused, actually, even before this whole tariff thing came up, we've been focused around diversifying away from China. And so we have partners in other countries. We have other countries of origin. And then secondly, we're a partner of choice for our vendors. Like, our brands, like I'm wearing Rebecca Minkoff or Vince, and these are brands that are really excited to work with us. And we're a full price channel. We're delivering growth for them. And so, I think our perspective is that we'll see the brands take up, I think, some of that cost, and currency definitely helps them a little bit. And then the algorithmic component of our business is also helpful, because there might be product categories where, like there might be less price elasticity than others if we're forced to make that choice.
Now, you got a chance to meet some of our staff, and they were telling me before you came in that a lot of Rent the Runway people, and Rent the Runway is kind of shut down for now because of demand. There's a high-quality problem, not public company. you must also periodically have this same issue because there is a growth level that you are having that is really kind of shocking still after all the years you've been in business.
Yeah, I mean, it's a high growth business. It's a highly operational business. I mean, we have stylists that are styling fixes. We have distribution centers across the country. We carry our inventory. And so, you know, there's a heavy operational component of it. Our CEO and president was the CEO of Walmart.com before he joined us.
So
and he's been with me for 7 years now. And so we're really lucky to have kind of built some world-class infrastructure in that way. But it's definitely something as a growth company that we're always managing of like, how do we manage our marketing and our client acquisition and also our inventory and our growth so that they're really moving in lockstep so that we can be delivering great client experiences and also recognizing the operational complexity of our model.
Okay, can you talk to me about the IPO process? We have a lot of junk that's coming public, frankly. A lot of companies that we're going to have growth at scale, but they're not profitable, and they don't have no plans to be profitable, like the WeWork deal that was scrapped. It was good. Just talk about your process, your thought process about the IPOs, and where you think we are in this kind of weird time, frankly.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have the privilege of being unprofitable for as many years and as unprofitable as many of these companies have. And, you know, in some ways I'm envious because it was really hard for us to get profitable. And we built $1 billion business with less than 20 million in capital is what we used to build that. And so, you know, we know what it's like to really make every single dollar count. And I think, you know, what we're seeing here is that we're seeing people are starting to act a little more rational in the market.
Right.
And I like that because, you know, we've been profitable for 5 years. We look at everything from an ROI focus. And so, you know, I think that sentiment that we're seeing in the market, I see as probably positive for our model.
Oh, I totally agree. Now, one of the things that we've talked about before, the concept of the closes landfill. You're the antidote to that, aren't you?
Yeah, we really think so. I mean, our whole business, we look at it all in terms of how do we make sure we promote sustainability and equality in our business. And so we can talk about it on both of those dimensions. But a couple things on the challenges with apparel is like, one, like we are not fast fashion. We never have been fast fashion.
Right.
Like the vast majority of what we sell.
How did you not be fast fashion?
5 years ago, people used to ask us like, what is our response to fast fashion? Are we going to do it? And now I think it's really firm ground to stand on, and we're so proud of it. And what we sell are like jeans that you're going to wear over and over, blazers that are going to be your go-to things. These are not disposable clothes. Right. And our business model, we use data to buy the right product, get it to the right client, and that in and of itself, we turn our inventory over 6 times a year. We've delivered better gross margins, lower clearance. All of that just means that our whole business model is focused on how can we buy less things, get them to the right people, and make the clothes the meaningful things that we love every day in our lives and not things that are going to end up in the trash.
Now, you are the youngest female founder of an IPO. You are a very important role model to everyone out there. You know I feel that way from the first time we met. Zeitgeist, what it means?
I'm really proud of it. I think I used to shy away from the label of a woman. I was like, I just want to be a CEO.
I didn't want to pin you down on that. I didn't think I did that.
But honestly, like now I really embrace it because I recognize how important it is. And like I get messages on Instagram, I get people coming up to me, and I just like, it means so much to me that I can help open up possibility for others. And you know, when I was growing up, I had no idea I wanted to be a CEO. I had no idea I wanted to be a tech CEO. And like, why would I have thought that? Because there weren't examples of that around me. And so now I'm really proud of that, and I really wear it as like a proud badge now. And so I appreciate you recognizing that too.
Well, you deserve all the accolades. You got a great company.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
That's Katrina Lake, founder and CEO of Stitch Fix. Love to put them back on my Mad Money hat. Get it under 20. It's a pretty good deal. Mad Money's back after the break.